It's me, TopicEx, with another video. Today is actually a big video today, all right? Serious stuff now. It's an update of a whole year since my ex-girlfriend walked out the door on me. Yes, Monday, this is being released, so you should be hearing this on the Monday, 6th of May, bank holiday in the UK. This is when she walks out on me. Now, it all started on the Sunday I picked her up from work and we come home. Actually, we went to go and get a Chinese. We come home and on the drive home, we had a little talk and I turned around and said to her, "Are you finishing with me?" And she turned around and said, "I think I am, yeah." Well, how I didn't crash that car, I do not know, because it was so overwhelming. And then we all know the feeling. You're probably going through it now. You know, your body just shuts down, goes cold. Your anxiety starts to kick in. So Christ, why did she tell me that when we were driving? That's dangerous. Anyway, I want to go through some things that what has happened to me in the last year. So, I'm going to start. Grab a tissue. It all began on Sunday evening when I picked up my ex-girlfriend from work to get a Chinese. No, I'm not going to do it like that. Let's keep it nice and happy. Okay, so it was discussed in the car. Are you breaking up with me? She said, "I think I am, yeah." Why should she say, "I think I am"? Let's soften it a bit. Thank you very much. So we got home anyway. Obviously the appetite was gone. There's no way I could tuck into that Chinese, which was £32. I just want to add. Okay. What a waste of money that was. Gutted, because I had my favourite, crispy shredded beef. Anyway, moving on. We had a little discussion. I was trying to keep all calm and cool and, as you do. Yes, I'm so mature through this, but really thinking, oh my God, I've just lost or gonna lose the best thing I've ever had in my life. And I'm not talking about the Chinese. Anyway, so we had a little discussion. She obviously made up her mind. She was very upset. I was trying to hold it together. That evening was absolutely the awfulest time I have ever had in my life. The atmosphere was just so shocking. I actually sat in my car at 1 o'clock in the morning for at least a couple of hours trying to process stuff and everything like that. And she was asleep. She said all she wanted to say. I think it just drained her. She couldn't wait to go bloody sleep. I thought, well, thank you very much for landing that on me. You have a nice sleep, love. It's all right. Anyway, so I sat in the car for like a couple of hours. I've come back in. The next day, I woke up early, though I didn't have much sleep. I then got ready because we were meant to go out on this bank holiday Monday. We were going to spend the whole day together. This was the plan. Anyway, she got up. She come down the stairs, very upset and said, "Oh, she's just going out for a walk," and she was in tears. And I was thinking, oh God, this ain't good. She made a phone call to someone. I believed it was her parents. Anyway, she's come back and I sort of said, "Are we still going out?" Stupid enough. I don't know why I thought that. Anyway, she was like, "No, I need to go. So I said, "You know what? Then go." I think she went to her parents or wherever. So she went. She needed to get out. She didn't need to hear from me all these, "Can we talk?" Blah, blah, blah. She went. So, and that evening, oh Christ, hang on, let me rewind a bit. When she went, it proper sank in. As we all know, the door shuts. The dog looks at you and asks to be walked. And you just think, oh, flaming hell, what is going on? I walked the dog. My head was all confused. Christ, it was like absolute disaster that evening. I didn't know whether to message her or not. I knew what to do, but it was just like, oh my God, I'm going to lose her. The panic. I really had to sort of sit back and go, you need to control yourself. Anyway, we had a few texts then. It was all the stuff that she was giving me. I'm really, really sorry. I don't mean to hurt you like this. I love you, but I'm not in love with you. All that malarkey. You're probably hearing it right now from your exes. So anyway, I left it. No contact straight away. For at least 2 weeks it was. She didn't reach out to me in these 2 weeks, and I didn't reach out with her. You have to pull yourself together and get to work. Do you know what I mean? You're driving along, and it might sound soppy, but I was driving along and I had to pull over a few times, get my head together, have a little cry, and really get my thoughts in process, because at the end of the day, we all need to work to make the money. So it was devastating time. The 2 weeks were up. In these 2 weeks, she was coming back to mine, and she knew my work schedule. She was coming back and taking little parts of her clothes and stuff. As I say, we didn't have no contact, but I noticed she was coming back and just taking a bag of clothes. And I thought, why is she just taking the whole lot? She was prolonging this thing, There's me grieving. She's obviously made up her mind. There's nothing I can do to persuade her. So anyway, check this out, guys. I took the day off work, and she messaged me 2 weeks later and said, she needs to come and get the rest of her stuff. Okay, so I said, right, okay, that's fine. She thought I was going to be at work, and I said to her, I'll just leave it in the back garden. And so she turned up. Now, this morning, right, this very morning, I have gone out, got up 5:30, 6 in the morning, and got the biggest bunch of flowers you're ever going to see from Tesco's, yeah? Come back. I've then charged my laptop up. I've got Boys to Men track on there, right? How do I say goodbye? That one, right? And and I think about it now, and I just think cringe, right? Why did I do this? Right? Picture the scene. She's come round the back gate. She's noticed no clothes or anything of hers is in the garden, so she's knocked on the back door. I've opened it up with this song playing and a big bunch of flowers shoved in her face, and said, look, can we not work on this? And I think back, oh my God, what I do? Now, I'm a coach and I know not to do these sort of things, but the anxiety and the thought of losing this person took over. Because this is what happens. You think everyone is different. They're not. This is the whole point. And I knew this, but I still got these bunch of flowers and got my laptop on and playing Boys to Men, and she just looked at me and she just said, what are you doing? And I said, look, I don't know what else to do. So I'm doing this to prove to you I love you and I want to work it out. Well, what are the results in that? And I knew what was going to happen as well. This is why I know it's so hard. She couldn't wait to get out of there quick enough. I even helped her with the bags to the car. She took the flowers. So, they cost me 11 quid. So I might tap her up for a refund on that. But anyway, she took the flowers and we had a little hug. She couldn't wait to get out of there and went. Now I come back very distraught, thinking, why the hell did you do that? What a pathetic scene. To have all that playing in the background, stuff like that. But this is why we do stupid stuff, because we go get a bit mental, because we don't want to lose what we've got, so we try anything. And that's why begging and pleading, you can't really help it to a certain extent. You can't. But that is the only sort of begging and pleading. That was like a movie scene. Well, I thought it was from my end. Why I thought that she was going to go, oh my God, she's not even American, by the way. She was like, oh my God, you're amazing. Let's start again and get back together. That didn't happen. Anyway, she went. So obviously straight into no contact, and didn't hear from her for about 3.5 months. And I'm so glad that, I mean, in a way, I needed that time anyway, but I'm glad that hopefully that movie scene would have been out of her head a bit, you know, because it just makes me cringe now when I think about it. Oh, my God. Anyway, the message come through, as you hear my other videos, how she still thinks about me every day and thinks about Lady every day. Now, Lady, unfortunately, this is another very deep decision I had to make, is because I am such a dog lover, guys. You wouldn't believe it. And we got this German Shepherd together from a pup. And I adored this German Shepherd. You know, she's very hard work, but I adored her. And when my ex left, you know, it wasn't fair for the dog to be, because she worked different hours than me. So we worked it out just right that the dog would be probably left alone about an hour or whatever, until she'd come back and then spend the rest of the evening with her. Well, because of the work stuff, it was like 6 months I was going to work in the mornings. I felt very bad because I felt bad for the dog, you know. The dog's, I gave her a lovely walk in the morning, knackered her out, come back in the afternoon from lunch, and I weren't even meant to walk the dog for an hour and then go back out again to work and then come back and then walk in the evenings and stay with her then. But anyway, I went to the Blue Cross and I said, look, I'm feeling so guilty. If you tell me this is fine for the dog, then I'll carry on doing what I'm doing. But I don't believe it's fair on this pup. So this is about 6 months, guys, after the breakup. They said, no, it's not good. And I thought, well, you know, I knew that. But, and so I had to make the awful decision to rehome my dog Lady. And it killed me. Do you know what? All right, I lost my ex. That wasn't really no fault. She made her decision to go. But I had to make this decision for the dog's sake. Not for my selfish sake, but for the dog's sake, to have a better life, because she was still very young. I didn't put her in a kennel. I said, I'm going to keep her with me until you find the right, appropriate people to take this dog on. I want her to have a better life, a family, you know, and so she can just, you know, grow with confidence. And she was such a lovely dog. And I've still got loads of pictures of her all over my house. We found a really good candidate, and you know what? I'm so happy. It still hurts me to this day, but I'm so happy because this new couple emails me from time to time with these pictures, and it brings a tear to my eye when I see them. But I know I've just done the right thing for the dog. But that is another thing, you know, that sometimes when your ex goes, they either take the dog or, you know, vice versa. You're left with the dog, and you find it hard to cope with it, you know, and there's so much goes on within a breakup. Anyway, I know I've rambled about that dog, but I know you're all good people, and I'm just really telling you what went on in that year. Anyway, so she reached out and she said, I miss you and Lady so much. I still think about you all the time. Sometimes I doubt if I've done the right thing. And I thought, okay, fair enough, that's good. But she's like, you know, you deserve to be happy, and I hope you meet someone and be very happy. Nah. Okay, you know, and that was lovely. And I just said to her back, you know, thank you so much for your message. I didn't message her straight away, guys. Remember, I said I left it a couple of days. So I need to get my head in focus. I couldn't jump into anything too needy or I had to play it right. So I said, thank you so much for your message. You know what? I feel the same. I just wish I could have made you happy, and I just want you to be happy. So I hope you find someone to be happy. She come back and said, oh, thank you so much, and you know, blah blah blah. And then she started talking about electric bill, and I thought, fucking like an electric bill. bloody electric bill. You say that and talking about electric bill. Well, okay, fair enough. All right, well, I'll help you out with this electric bill if you want. But every so often, a couple of days, she'd actually text me about electric bill. Now, if you see my other videos, obviously we're still hurting at that time. 4 months, sorry. We don't want our ex pinging up and talking about electric bill. We want our ex to fucking call out and go, oh my God, I love you. Come back to me, please. That's what we want, right? Not about blimmin' electric bill. So anyway, I had to do the right thing in this situation to save myself from going crazy. Now, before I done this thing, I gave her opportunities to say, I want you back. By texts that I put in the text when I said to her, I just wanted you to be happy. And if it wasn't with me, then I hope you're happy with someone else. But I left the channel all happy and open for her to actually say, it's not them I want. It's actually you I want. So I almost gave her opportunities to say that and made it easy without me saying it. By twisting it round, I'm making it easier for to say, actually, I want you back. Actually, I want to meet up with you. But she wasn't giving me that. So at that point, I knew I couldn't have made it any clearer, really, for her and a nice, safe place for her to come back to me and say that she wanted to meet up and all that. Remember the video, actions speak louder than words, okay? Anyway, I had to block her in the end, not to be mean for her, but for me to be fixed, to fix myself. I had to block her. I couldn't go on through the days having my phone ping up with her name up and not talking about us, just about unfinished business like electric bill. I could not deal with that. So I had to block, completely shut off all the communication for my own sake, for my own reasons, so I can be fixed, so I can get on with my life and be fixed. Remember, guys, I gave her the opportunity and made a safe place for her to actually say, I want you back, or can we meet up, blah, blah, blah. But she wasn't doing it. So I blocked her for my own sake. Not straight away, not out of malicious, oh, you're not saying that, I'll block you then. It wasn't like that. I left it a few weeks, then I blocked her. Because we sorted out the electric bill in the end, if that's what you're thinking. Oh, TopicEx is well out of order. He doesn't even help her out with the bloody electric bill. Well, we booked a holiday to Turkey. I done a lot of overtime and paid half of that, and I didn't even fucking see it. So I told her, this is what I said. I said, okay, take the money you owe me for that holiday to Turkey that you went on, and you had your lovely little pictures taken because I saw you on a dating site with them. Broke me heart, another story. But you take that and you use that money. Anyway, blocked, not in a bad way, in a friendly way, to help myself out, because that's what we do. We need to actually say, you know what, my health is important. I need to heal from this. It's not very healthy for me to be watching my phone ping up with your name there. Don't want to see it. So I completely disappeared. Anyway, I've unblocked her now, but in the whole year, the reason why I've unblocked her is because I feel more confident and more powerful. If my phone was to ping up, I can actually look at it now and go, what the bloody hell she want? Instead of looking at it and go, oh my God, I need some beta blocker tablets. This is doing my head in. So yeah, in the whole year, as I say, the first half of it was very, very, very bad. But the second half of it, after making these videos and that, and getting a very good support network, I feel a hell of a lot better. Do I still think about my ex? Absolutely, guys, I do. If my ex reached out to me right now, what would I do? And she asked to meet up, I would meet up with her. because I want to know things. I want her to see me, how I've changed and how I've become physically better and emotionally better. Do I want to get back with her? I can't give you a yes or no on that, because I love the fact, I would love the fact for her to want me so I can go, nah, you're all right. Nah, I'm better now. Nah, you had your chance about a year ago, love. You fucking blew it. Sorry. You know, a bit of that moment. Because that would make me feel so bloody brilliant. But, you know, these are how our minds work. Whether people might think, it's very malicious, isn't it? You know, no, it's not. I don't believe it's not. But yeah, I would meet up and I'd ask all sorts of questions and stuff like that. But yeah, so it's been a year. Now, I don't want people to think, well, bloody year, I can't wait a year. Everyone is different, guys, okay? Everyone is different. The reason why I probably ain't fully over her is because we all know TopicEx is a bit mental. Now, my joke, you know, I do suffer from mental health issues. Yeah, you know, I do. Anxiety, a bit depression. And also, I haven't really got a very good support network, which is a major thing, guys, you know. I'm up here in the country, little cottage. It's lovely, but all my friends live about 40 minutes away drive. I could talk to them online and stuff like that. But I'm the kind of person who don't want to burden anyone with my problems. That's just me. And also, you know, my parents, well, you know, I've never really had a support network with my parents anyway. So the last thing I do is, you know, go around there and just, you know, for some company and all that. But, you know, that's a different story. But that's what I'm saying. People without any support network find it, I believe, a lot harder because, you know, there's no one really good to talk to. This is why I made the channel up as well. It's to try and help people through it and trying to help people deal with it. But, you know, I'm a coach, but I still got my laptop and play Boys to Men with a big bunch of flowers shoved under her face. You know, I knew that was wrong, but this is what I'm saying. This is why it's so fascinating in a way, because I knew I was going wrong. And that's how I appreciate it's so hard to do. But if I had me there tapping myself on the shoulder and going, no, you don't want to do that, mate. No, you don't want to do that. I'd go, right, okay. Right. I won't do that then. But I didn't. I was fighting against my anxieties and my feelings. So yeah, guys, 1 year today. I'm trying to think so I never write anything down when I do these videos. I just do it off the cuff. Maybe I need to write and rehearse before, but I don't think that gives a very good effect if you just write down what you're going to say. So I just switch the mic on and talk about that subject. So yeah, if you have any questions though, you know, don't be scared. Put them in the comment. And if you ask, oh, well, did you feel like this? Did you feel like that? I'd openly tell you. But yeah, it's been a year, guys. And I want to say I love every single one of you. And I love helping every single one of you. So, you know, keep up the good work, guys. Thank you so much for being part of my journey. And you're all beautiful people. I'll see you later.